What's up, guys? First things first, I hope you're doing well. That's it, I'm rooting for you. Next, if you missed today's Tarkov TV live stream, then you missed a lot of cool stuff that I'm not going to recap here.
А у нас первая кровь, ребята.
Водку туалета, ребята!
But you also missed that a wipe is confirmed for the next patch.
Yes, like the wipe is soon. There will be wipe. Stop asking this question, please.
That is right, the next patch in Escape From Tarkov is coming with a wipe, and the hype is real. Which brings me to today's Tarkov Tip. And today we'll be talking about the simplest way you can improve your endurance and strength leveling for the coming fresh wipe. For this, we must first briefly touch on EFT's skill system and how it incorporates diminishing returns. At the start of every raid, you receive bonus XP for each skill. As you gain XP in that raid for any skill, say Endurance for our example, that bonus slowly decreases until it eventually becomes a penalty. Now, this penalty eventually resets to normal, but we will not get the bonus XP again until we start a new raid. This means that the most XP in any skill will be gained by the first actions that we do for that skill in any given raid. This is pretty straightforward so far, but there's one little quirk in the way that endurance and strength are leveled that honestly kind of annoys me with how unintuitive it is and how big of a difference it can make in your leveling once you understand it. Now, endurance is leveled by moving around when you're not overweight, or when your weight indicator is white, and strength is leveled by moving around when you are overweight, or when your weight indicator is yellow or red. The catch here is that when you are sprinting, you do not gradually gain XP throughout the duration of a sprint, but rather you receive all of the XP for that sprint at the end of it. When you factor in what we know about start of raid bonus XP and eventual diminishing returns, we can conclude that the best way to level these skills is to make sure that we sprint for as long as we can, uninterrupted, while the start of raid bonus XP is active. That way, we receive the bonus XP for the entire distance of the sprint, rather than waste it on a shorter sprint and then receiving diminishing returns for subsequent sprints. What I did throughout this wipe, and plan to do in the next unless things are changed, was I brought in enough of these 7mm buckshot shells to make myself overweight, did a full sprint while overweight to level strength, dropped the shotgun shells, and then did another full sprint to level endurance. On raids where I forgot or didn't bother to bring in the shotgun shells, I still made sure to get my first sprint in for endurance, and then I tried to pay attention to when my weight indicator first turns yellow, and then attempt to get a full sprint in. If you want to get sweaty about it, you can bring in stims to really juice out those first sprints, although it's not necessary as you'll likely max these stats passively as long as you're aware of how the leveling works and are consistent in getting in those first sprints. In summary, make sure you get a full, uninterrupted sprint for each skill at the start of every raid. I just wanted to say from the deep bottom of my heart, thank you so much for watching. It seriously means so much to me. I really hope you learned something. If you enjoy my content, I would love for you to come hang out and see it live over at twitch.tv/excazh. Otherwise, I will see you in the next video. Peace.